Hey everyone, welcome back to Everything Sports But Soccer. I'm Sam,
I'm well.
and today we've got some recaps on sports. We had the Super Bowl, NBA trade deadline, and a whole bunch of other things, so let's get right into it. Starting off, Super Bowl recap. We got Eagles win handedly 40-22. Going over some stats, Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl MVP. Had 221 passing yards. Yeah, deserved. 221 passing yards with 72 rushing yards, the most in the game. Had two passing touchdowns, one interception, and one rushing touchdown. Devonta Smith, four catches for 72 yards and a touchdown. A.J. Brown, three catches for 69 yards and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 57 rushing yards and 25 carries.
Yeah,
That was bad.
That's rough.
He did have 60 receptions for 40 yards, though. So he did, in total, have, 97 all-purpose yards. But still, not what we were expecting from Saquon.
Yeah, I mean, the defensive coordinator on the Chiefs, I think he just over-prepared for them to load Saquon, and every play was just a passing play that was successful.
Yeah, I think it was either you or Brendan's not here with us today. But you or Brendan mentioned they gentied him. I think it was probably Brendan.
Yeah, no, but, I mean, you gotta realize that they're not literally, they don't rely on him completely.
Yeah, Nick Sirianni in the past has been a pass-heavy coach. And they get Saquon, and he learns to incorporate a run game. But they said, okay, Saquon Barkley equals run. We're not doing anything else.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, when you have Jalen Hurts as a quarterback back there, it's... I mean, I feel like everyone just has underestimated Jalen Hurts' his entire career.
Yes.
And Nick Sirianni. Both of their
Yeah.
entire careers. Everyone's just underestimated them for no reason. It doesn't really make any sense.
Yeah, completely. I agree with that. One thing to look at though, Jalen Hurts only had 22 attempts to throw the ball, and he did have 11 carries. So we did have more plays that resulted in runs, to say, than passing plays. I mean, that could be because of the game script. They went up a ton early on, but I mean, I guess the Chiefs prepared properly. It's just that the defense did not step up.
Yeah, and neither did Patrick Mahomes. I mean, that is one of the
Yes.
probably the worst performance he's ever had. Almost in his entire career.
Going into that, 21 completions on 32 attempts, 257 passing yards was the most of the game, but he did have two interceptions on top of that. And despite his 3 passing touchdowns, it didn't matter when 2 of those came in garbage time, practically.
Yeah, I mean, also, half of those yards came in garbage time.
Yes.
He chucked it downfield to Xavier Worthy.
And ruined my squares. I'm very upset about that.
Pointless touchdown. I mean, all of this... Half of his stats are just, not even real stats. They were just in garbage time. Xavier Worthy, great game. But,
yeah.
I mean, 8 receptions, 157 yards, and 2 touchdowns. That's phenomenal.
But going back to the garbage time.
One of them was in the garbage time.
What was that? 50? It wasn't 50.
It was like an 80-yard reception.
Was it 80?
It was insane.
So that's half his yards right there, and half his touchdowns.
Or maybe it was less than 80, but I don't know. It was a big touchdown, and I mean, he still had a great game, though. It was kind of cool to see both of the rookies in the game have a great game. I mean,
Cooper
DeJean running in for
my Super Bowl MVP, by the way. I know it doesn't. I know.
Is that just racist or?
I know Jalen Hurts. No, it's not. I know Jalen Hurts had an amazing game, but the defense. I think the defense deserves a Super Bowl MVP.
I did see Josh Sweat claim that he should have got MVP, which is
that's
just not great.
He did have 2.5 sacks.
Yeah, but that's also not great to say that when your quarterback is the one who won the MVP.
Yeah, you don't bring down your quarterback like that. If they gave it to Milton Williams, who only had 2 sacks, fine, you could say that then. But he's your teammate at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, and he played a phenomenal game. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah, no. But let's go back to offense, though. Travis Kelce, 4 receptions for 39 yards. Was I the only one who thought he was going to have a big game?
I kind of thought he was going to get shut down just because of the Eagles' defense is just going to prepare for him. I mean, he's one of their biggest weapons.
That's true.
On their team, they got to double him. I don't know why Travis Kelce succeeded in most other games. I mean, he's literally their best receiver on that team.
Well, the Chiefs didn't have... I mean, you have to look at it. Not every team can shut down a tight end like that.
Yeah.
You have to be concerned about blocking. You have to be concerned about the passing game with him.
Yeah, I know, but realistically, Mahomes is mainly the only other weapon on that team. Maybe Xavier Worthy, but their run game isn't great.
That's true.
Isaiah Pacheco went out early, and Kareem Hunt is just he just goes in
Speaking
at the
of
goal
Kareem Hunt, 3 carries for 9 yards and a reception for 5. They did not. They said they were going to pass this whole game.
Yeah, and it just didn't work out. I mean, they had 4 guys on the D-line the entire time that were going in, and
you mean O-line?
No, D-line.
Eagles
had
defense.
4.
Okay.
They had basically the same formation every single time, and it worked.
And that's crazy. That shouldn't work.
Yeah, but when your O-line can't hold those 4 guys, it makes the game a hell of a lot harder for Patrick Mahomes, and it just kind of closes down the passing game.
Yeah, going back to that Eagles defense with the 4 on the line, 16 sacks.
Yeah.
16 sacks in total. Josh Sweat 2.5, Milton Williams 2. We already talked about that. Jordan Davis 1, and Hunt 0.5. But wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was awful to watch. Every time he dropped back, it was like he either got sacked or had to scramble every single time. And then, I don't know what he was doing throwing that ball. The one that Cooper DeJean, the pick 6, was just terrible. I don't even know who he was trying to throw to.
I don't know who it went in for. I probably should have that down, but I don't know who got the target for that. But just a bad game. Again, Cooper DeJean, a pick 6. I think that sealed the game early. It showed this game is over.
Game was over by the end of the first quarter. It was like what, 20-something to 0.
Was it 21-0 already at that point?
Something like that, and then
that's crazy.
At the towards the end of the third quarter, with 2 minutes left, it was 38-0.
Yeah, no. So
30-something to 0.
Yeah, the Chiefs' first touchdown came in at the last in the third quarter, right?
Yeah.
That's insane. We've never seen the Chiefs have a meltdown like we did this Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was hard to see. I dislike Patrick Mahomes. I'm sure you do.
Well. Don't we all?
Yeah. Everyone was talking about him in the GOAT conversation a little bit, but this definitely takes him a step back.
Yes, 100%.
He was doing great. 3-peat would have put him above everyone else. Everyone else has never done it before. Mahomes, being the first starting player to be able to do that would have put him really high up there with.
It's only Tom Brady. I feel like at that point.
No, there's no debate right now.
Yeah, but now at this point we have to reassess it. You have to look over.
Eventually he'll make his way back up there.
I'm sure it's in the script that he wins not next year but the following year.
I don't think a script is a thing.
Shut up. As well, officiating. I feel like we need to talk about that.
I honestly think they made some controversial calls
towards the Eagles.
Yeah,
I'm not the only one who thought that.
I thought the first play, that pass interference call or the first drive, the pass interference on A.J. Brown, it was a little questionable. It was pass interference, but
at the end of the day, you look back at it. Everyone in America watching that game instantly thought, "Wow, they're throwing the game already." Yeah. But if you take a look back at it, I'm sure you did. I know I did. But I took a look back at it. He does grab the face mask.
Yeah, no, he definitely does. He grabs it, kind of throws him back a little bit.
It's just we see this happen all year.
Yeah,
and it's
I saw one of the corners. I forgot who it was, but he posted on Twitter or something, and he said I wish I would have got that call during the year.
Exactly. It's weird. I think
it's very undercalled in a lot of games.
But you do have to respect the fact that in the end it is a flag, and I think
it was a for sure flag. It just
going back.
Got scared.
Yeah, but going back to there was a lot of calls on the Chiefs, which it was weird almost.
Yeah, it almost felt like. I don't know. It felt weird. A lot of calls were just Chiefs would get a decent play and then get called back, and they had I think 1 first down in the first half. It was awful.
Yeah, it's bad. You could say that that's maybe because the Chiefs are being investigated right now, and officials don't want to draw attention to it. The league doesn't want to draw attention, but I think that's too much of a stretch. Then I'm playing conspiracy theories there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think we need to go into that. I think we just need to
accept the Eagles win.
Yeah.
Go on. I do want to talk about the Chiefs defense. That was a meltdown.
That was harsh. That was hard to watch. I mean, their best corner was just getting cooked by A.J. Brown the entire game.
Well, not only that, sure, the corners, they have great corners. They have a great defense. But Chris Jones,
Chris Jones,
the whopping stat
zero
line of 0 tackles, 0 assists, and 0 sacks.
It was, I don't know what was going on with him. He just couldn't get there.
It was horrible. In total, 1 interception for the Chiefs and 2 team sacks. I will say the interception was a horrible throw by Jalen Hurts. It was way behind the receiver.
That was actually a great catch by the corner.
Well,
the safety or
I'm not going
it was.
to.
But that was like backwards catching over the shoulder.
Yeah.
That was just like it felt like a forced throw. I mean, he could have tried to throw it out or something. I don't know.
Yeah. The 2 team sacks, the Eagles line was able to hold Jalen Hurts and allow him as well to scramble for 11 carries in total.
Jalen Hurts is one of those quarterbacks that does what it takes to win. He's
Exactly.
not like a stat padder. He's not anything like that. He just does what he needs to do to win.
And that's how you do it.
That's how you get a Super Bowl win. I mean, that's how Patrick Mahomes sort of plays too. He doesn't really try to stat pad. Like in fantasy, you're not going to draft Patrick Mahomes early. He's not really a stat padder during the year. He just gets the wins.
Exactly. I do find it funny. Jalen Hurts immediately after winning the Super Bowl went to Disney as the old.
Oh, I did see him on that roller coaster.
The Tron, the old thing used to be that, just won the Super Bowl. We're going to Disney.
Yeah.
But Jalen Hurts took that the next level.
Yeah.
And went to Disney with only him and his wife, or girlfriend. I think he's married, but wife. That was it. He was on the parade by himself.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. He looked so happy.
That was awesome. I saw the moment where he was holding the trophy by the locker room or something. He was sitting down with it, just like holding it. Could have been trying to get like some good pictures or something. But I don't know. It looked like a cool moment for him.
And I'm happy for the Eagles. I can't even say that I'm happy the Chiefs lost because horrible game, not fun. Betters did not win. No one won.
Betters lost.
Betters lost. Xavier Worthy touchdown and A.J. Brown touchdown. Probably the only thing that people won last night.
Saquon, if you bet on him, I'm sure you lost. That was horrendous.
We all did.
Yeah.
Going on from the Super Bowl, that's probably enough talk. We do need to talk about Virginia McCaskey passing away February 6th at the age of 102.
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know how she lived that long.
She was the Bears owner
Rest
for
in peace.
over 40 years. Rest in peace, of course. The funeral was today, Wednesday. We're recording this Wednesday. I don't know when I'm going to get this up. Horrible situation. She was heavily involved in the league the whole year. Like, the whole time she was an owner.
She was, yeah. But it was also, I mean, for Bears fans' benefits and the Bears' benefits maybe a little bit, she was not a big spender.
She was not a big spender, and also there's always the problem with the McCaskey hiring family members. The whole office is family.
Yeah, and maybe this will open up a deal where they sell the team and get a bigger spender in there, maybe. But
this does open up the door for Jeff Bezos purchase.
Jeff Bezos would be awesome.
But the main thing I'm concerned about, obviously, again, rest in peace. I don't want to overshadow the fact that a great woman passed away.
Yeah, she was a phenomenal woman.
Yes.
I'm very sad that she did.
And I'm really happy that the last game she gets to watch is us beating the Packers.
That was awesome.
At
and
Lambeau.
Yeah,
that's amazing. Awesome. But the main thing is, hopefully this won't delay the stadium construction.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, we're getting a new stadium. Aren't
we? So there's two options right now. Either we're going to go to Arlington Heights. They have given us the tax break. It is official. Or we are going to decide, we'll stay in Chicago and we'll build this whole Bears town in Chicago. Either way, it's going to be a Bears town.
As long as it looks better than the spaceship or whatever it is.
The toilet bowl, I call it.
Awesome. Awful, I mean.
Yeah, awesome.
Awesome.
Enough about that. I was going to one free agency rumor so far. The season just ended, but we already have Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Because this guy can't get out of the news.
That guy needs to retire. I mean, he stinks.
So, here are the top contenders, according to sports betting site. Steelers at plus 200, Raiders at plus 300, Niners at plus 350, Vikings at plus 400, Titans plus 750, Colts plus 850, Rams plus 1,000, and Giants plus 1,200. Let's go over some of these. Steelers,
I don't even know if that would be a good fit unless they figure out a way to get some better wide receivers. All they have is George Pickens right now.
Well, even with that, I think you already got 2 quarterbacks. Do you need another?
Oh, Russ isn't going to be on the team this year, but...
I think they re-signed him.
They're not going to re-sign him. promise you that. Justin Fields, the only reason they didn't play Justin Fields that much is because they needed to keep that first or the higher pick.
Yeah, 4th round pick.
And Russ, he's not great. I'm sure I'll go to another team.
Yeah.
This year.
Raiders at plus 300.
I don't think it's a good fit for him.
It would be kind of funny if he goes to the Raiders right after Devontae comes to the Jets to play with him.
And he also, I don't think he's the type of quarterback to play with the only good receiver being your tight end, which is Brock Bowers. He was a phenomenal player this year.
Yeah, I know you love him.
I mean, yeah, he was on my fantasy team, but he was a great player this year. And I think he's a deep shot kind of guy. He doesn't really like to throw the short passes.
Niners Vikings. I want to combine this one into two because I think we probably are thinking the same thing here.
Why the hell would he go to the Vikings?
Or even the Niners for that standpoint.
I don't think he would go to either of those teams.
If I'm betting, these are the least ones I'm betting on.
Yeah, no. 49ers, stick with Brock Purdy. I don't see why you would.
They have to pay him a bag. Good. They have to pay him a bag this year.
Yeah.
It's time.
But
they won't have to pay Aaron Rodgers more of a bag.
Yeah. And he's like 40-something and can barely play the game.
Exactly. Vikings have...
No.
They
should re-sign Sam Darnold.
They should re-sign Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold was phenomenal.
And they got J.J. McCarthy still.
Yeah. They also have him if they want to play him. It doesn't make any sense.
Now, Titans Colts. I actually really like those options if he decides to play another year.
I think the Colts would be a decent fit for him if they draft a wide receiver.
They are heavily... Like people are talking about the Colts with him right now. I think the Titans are great. I think, they have Will Levis.
Yeah, Will Levis is the only reason they have relevance with putting his hands on his head.
The daily Will Levis meme is my favorite part of the week. Rams, Giants, we're just throwing options out there now.
Those are not. He's not.
Stafford's fine.
Stafford's fine. Giants, they're going to draft. Probably should err.
They need to draft. If they don't draft, what are they doing? Going back to the Steelers, Deshaun Elliott is one of their safeties. Will not take him. He hates him with a burning passion.
Do you know why that is?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. I was just asking.
No, it's just... So I was doing my research on this.
I hate him too. I'm on Deshaun Elliott's side.
I was doing my research on Aaron Rodgers, and it's just like the only thing that would come up. I looked up Aaron Rodgers trade or free agency rumors, and it's just 80 articles about Deshaun Elliott hating him. And then I get my odds, and I see that the Steelers are the number one betting favorite right now.
It's pretty funny. I mean, I hate him too. I don't know why you would hate him on your team. He's been a good quarterback his whole career.
But
I mean, recently he sucks.
Cancer.
But he is a douche.
He got the whole Jets fired. Like everyone in the Jets is fired.
He's not. He's not fun to have on your team. He's not like a good locker room presence.
No, absolutely not. One more thing we want to talk about with the NFL, the way too early Super Bowl champion prediction.
Oh God.
Yeah, you obviously didn't see this part of it. I just kind of snuck it in down here. There's a lot to look at here. The logo is not giving us a lot of ideas. There's two logos posted right now. There's the rainbow.
The logo thing is not real, but
it's working.
No, twice. And the other times it wasn't.
They put Taylor Swift for the purple one. When it was Chiefs Niners, they put Taylor Swift because the purple was. It's rainbow. There's a rainbow one. And
the theory is not a real thing. I don't understand it.
It's just ironic. It's always the bottom team that wins. Like the color at the bottom. Like the Eagles were at the bottom. The green was at the bottom of this year's.
Whatever you want to think. I don't know. What are your thoughts? I have no clue.
I think if the Bills draft correctly, they can definitely be seen here. The Ravens, they look so good. Obviously, they can't play each other in the championship because they're both from the AFC.
Yeah.
I think from the NFC, I mean, you hope we see the Lions, right?
I mean, not really, because they're in the same division as us.
Well, no, but you know what I mean. Like, for the Lions' sake...
Lions to get their first one, that'd be awesome.
I don't even mean about that. I just mean for, like, the sanity of the league.
Like, that'd be awesome because, what's his head coach? I can't think
Dan Campbell.
Yeah, Dan Campbell. He turned this team completely around. Full 360. It was, or 180. It was great. He's a great locker room presence to have on the team, and gets the team going a lot, and it would be cool to see him get far.
Yeah.
But he is also Dan Gamble, so it doesn't really help him, and he just lost like his entire coaching staff because Ben Johnson just brought.
He's robbed all of them.
He just robbed like his whole like offensive team.
Yes.
And brought him to the Bears.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of good free agents this year, trade possibilities.
Yeah.
Or especially on defense. A lot of trades for defense.
Yeah, offseason will be fun to watch.
I think way too early just to throw a team out there. I like the Ravens.
Ravens are not a terrible choice at all. I actually, you know what I think might happen is I actually think the Eagles might get it again.
Oh, a 2P. That's not a bad shout because they just
not
won.
Losing much.
Well, no, they are. They're losing their whole D-line. They're losing 3 players on their D-line. Josh Sweat's going.
Yeah.
Some other players.
All right,
I can't
change
remember.
my mind.
But they might resign now that they won.
Yeah, no, I don't. Maybe,
Defensive players.
Maybe they'll resign, but I don't think they will. Defensive players like to jump around.
Yeah.
And be seen. They probably want to be on like a. Just because they just won the Super Bowl, they're gonna want to be on like a little bit of a worse team, so then people actually see them.
Exactly.
See them as like the star player of the team, and then I'm gonna say the Bills.
Bills, fair enough. I mean, that's a great call. They got some spots where they have to strengthen, obviously.
Josh Allen is a phenomenal quarterback.
Yes, we love Josh Allen, but they need to get their offense.
I like him better than Lamar, anyways. So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's it for that. It's time to play a little game, Will.
Okay.
This is the NFL player game. How this is going to work is we both have taken 2 players that played in this last Super Bowl, and we have gotten their stats. We've gotten just a bunch of things, and the idea here is we're going to give each other 5 stats from one player. And we're going to start with one stat, and they get a guess. And if they get it wrong, then we'll go to the next stat. The sooner you get it, the more points you get. So you get it with one stat, you get 5.
I might
2
not
stats,
get it with all 5.
you get 4. I picked a lot. I picked really hard players.
Yeah.
And then so on and so forth. One's the least you can get. We're also doing this for the NBA later, so we'll combine points at the end, see who won. Do you want to start? Do you want me to start?
You can start.
So you want me to read off to you?
Yeah, I'll guess on
All right, at home, have fun trying to play this. All right, so to start, for the NFL, he played 22 offensive or defensive snaps.
Wait, 22. Oh, okay.
So I don't want to tell you if that's all you get for the 5 point.
Nick Bolton.
No. Okay. In the game, he had 1 target.
It's that guy on the Eagles. I think it's the guy with 0 receptions. I don't know his name though.
Oh no.
1 target.
He may have it.
It's like something Josh something I think I don't know.
Josh Allen played.
No, all right. The next time.
He had 8 total yards.
Oh, it's not him. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had 1 target, 8 total yards. Oh, you didn't tell me if he got a reception. You're evil.
Yeah, I am. I know.
Kareem Hunt.
No, not Kareem Hunt. Good guess. We talked about how Kareem Hunt had 9 yards.
Okay, yeah. I thought it was 5.
Also, no, he had 14 total yards, but either way.
Oh, okay.
He had 1 carry.
1 carry. Wait, 1 carry, 1 target.
8 yards.
8 yards.
8 total yards.
D-Hop.
Not D-Hop. D-Hop was actually, if Brendan was here today, D-Hop would have been the ones I gave later. Finally, for 1 point, I'll give you a lot here. He wears number 34 as a running back, and before he was on this team, he played for the Broncos.
Oh, Samaje Perine.
Good job, Samaje Perine. Yeah, I was really evil with this one. I'm gonna be honest.
The second one, it's a defensive player.
Well, no, you want to give me one now?
Yeah, sure.
Switch off. Well, I was evil with Samaje Perine. He was higher on the stat sheet than Isaiah Pacheco in the end.
Yeah.
But here we go. Let's see. I should know this. I've done so much research on the NFL for this episode.
Okay.
I should know this.
This guy had 6 attempts.
6 attempts?
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's carries. We'll go. Give me Gainwell. Did I get it first try?
Yeah, you might have, yeah.
Okay, so we're at 1 point for Will, 5 points for me. Wow. Look at me go.
You're a loser.
Yeah, I know I am. Okay. So, second player, last player for NFL. He had 14. I'll give you more. He had 14 defensive snaps. It's a defensive player. No,
just next to it.
Just
yeah.
I'm sorry. He had 2 combined tackles, so like a tackles plus solos plus assists. He had 2.
2 total tackles. Why would you choose some guy who's like an absolute nobody?
He wasn't a nobody. He put like 50% of snaps, I think, in the end.
Josh Sweat.
No. He had 1 tackle for loss. That's a sack. I'll give you that. It's a sack.
Yeah, no, next one. I'm not.
Seriously?
I don't even think I'm gonna get off the 5th one.
Okay, I just combined 2 of them to try to help you, so I'm gonna push this one back. He wears number 90 as a defensive tackle. I'll tell you the team in the next question. Nothing.
I don't know him, Sam.
He's an Eagle.
I promise you, I don't know him.
You don't even want to throw it out.
No.
Okay,
don't know his
I
name.
told you he has a sack. Do you want to at least take a guess?
Jordan Davis.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't remember.
Yeah, Jordan Davis. All right, there you go. You got
Whatever.
2 points. Congratulations. Wow, I made that too hard. I'm sorry.
All right. This guy had 11 total tackles.
11 total tackles. Wasn't. It's not Cooper DeJean, is it?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, Cooper DeJean.
No.
Okay.
He had 7 solo tackles.
7 solo. It's gotta be a linebacker. I don't know linebackers though. It's not some. Oh wait, is it someone on the Chiefs? Give me the next one. I'm so bad with names.
He had 1 sack.
Shit. Oh, I know this. His last name starts with a Z, doesn't it?
No.
Okay, then give me the next one.
He plays for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I know that. It's the other guy. Something with a T in the last name.
I mean, yeah, it's somewhere in the last name. That's not really...
It's the first letter in the last name, isn't it?
Oh, no.
Okay,
he wears number 32.
No, screw that.
Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton. It was the other one. That's who you said for your first guess?
Yeah, because that was like the only defensive guy I knew.
He had a sack?
Yep.
Sure.
Well, that's what it said when I looked up the stats. So.
That's fine. Maybe I got stats wrong. Okay, so we're at 2 points for you, 5 points for me.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going for the next one. You'll probably be.
Oh wait, I get points for that.
Yeah, I gave you points.
I didn't guess the second guy though.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I just had to scroll up. I'll give it to you.
Well, okay.
Okay. Going on to the NBA. NBA trade deadline. We had, this is history in NBA, the most players traded 7 days from the NBA trade deadline in NBA history.
63 players is
now,
absurd.
this can be repeats, I'm pretty sure. Because we all know that a lot of players got traded 3 times in 24 hours.
There's a lot of players that got traded a lot.
Yes, everyone did. Jimmy Butler, we missed that last episode.
Yeah.
By 1 day.
Great.
Or by hours.
I thought it was a little bit of a desperate move at first, but
yes.
it's actually working out because it takes a lot of pressure off Steph.
It's really working. Steph, I don't know the exact stat, but he's getting 6 or 8 threes every game since Jimmy Butler has joined the team.
Because he would just be getting doubled around the perimeter every single game because they had no other threats.
So the exact trade, the Warriors get Jimmy Butler, obviously from the Heat, 2 second-round picks and cash, all from the Heat. The Heat get Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, and a 2025 projected first-round pick from the Warriors and Davion Mitchell from the Raptors. And then the Jazz, Pistons, and Raptors, I didn't want to list everyone, so I just put a bunch of players' picks and cash. It was just thrown around at the end.
It was just to get more money in a trade.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, both of them included Dennis Schroeder and PJ Tucker. Which we'll get into a bit later. Jimmy Butler, through his first 2 games with the Warriors, he's averaging 22.5 points, and he was only averaging 17 with the Heat this year.
Yeah, I mean, he also didn't play that much with the Heat.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool to see him playing that well, just after playing for not playing for 4 weeks or something.
It's been a while. He keeps getting suspended again and again
because
from the
he just
team.
faked an injury and then refused to play.
Yeah.
It's just a whole thing. Because he didn't like the Heat.
He really wanted out there. And, I feel like at that point, you can just, say it. Give me a trade, I'm not playing. I don't know why you
have to, fake it.
Give me a trade, I'm not playing. You don't have to purposely miss a flight. What kind of point are you trying to prove in the end here?
I don't understand it. He's just kind of being petty.
Yeah.
He just wants them to trade him. It was stupid.
It was weird. It's unprofessional in the end.
Yeah.
But he got his trade.
But I do like him as a player.
The Heat definitely got good picks, good players.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins, Kyle Anderson, they're both great players.
Exactly, and I think it's going to work out for both teams in the end.
Yeah.
I think the Warriors will see instant success, and I think the Heat will definitely see success down the road.
Yeah.
Going on to two players that got traded 3 times in 5 days for one, and the other one, Dennis Schroeder, 4 teams in 24 hours.
That's insane.
So PJ Tucker traded 3 times in 5 days. We'll go over this. Clippers trade Tucker to the Jazz. Jazz trade Tucker to the Heat. The Heat immediately trade Tucker to the Raptors.
I don't know.
It's late in his career.
Yeah, I see it, but I just don't understand why you gotta throw him around that much. I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. I feel bad for the guy that you're kind of like a throwaway player, just getting traded multiple times.
Especially considering that the Clippers traded Jazz. Obviously that was the first of the 5 days, so he was sitting in his apartment or probably his house at this point. He's sitting in his house honey, we need to move. He's probably married.
Yeah.
We need to move. We're going to play. I'm playing in Utah now.
Yeah.
And they probably got everything together. They were ready to go, just to get a call from the Jazz that you're traded to the Heat. Oh wait, you're going to the Raptors in Toronto.
It was just, I feel bad for players like that. It's just sucks. Same thing happened with Luka. He just bought a mansion in Dallas. I don't understand how you trade a player like that and not tell him.
Yeah, you weren't here for last episode.
Yeah, no, but it just doesn't make any sense.
And then Dennis Schroeder, even crazier. So 4 teams in 24 hours. It's 4 or 3. I couldn't find the exact number online. It's weird.
I think it was 4, but I don't really.
He may have touched the Heat for a second.
Yeah.
But so the Nets trade, the first trade was the Nets trade Schroeder to the Warriors on December 15th. So way before.
Yeah.
We're all the way back to December 15th. Then we've got the Warriors decide, okay, we're trading you to the Jazz. The Warriors trade him to the Heat first, actually, apparently. But the Heat say, okay, you're going to the Jazz. And the Jazz say, hey, you're going to the Pistons.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, he's actually a good ball player. I don't know why they're trading him that much. I mean, I feel like he could have been good on the Jazz. I feel like they need a little bit of a point guard.
Yeah.
They have no one.
Everyone thought he was going to stick with the Jazz. And then immediately, nope, you're going to the Pistons.
No, it didn't make any sense. I don't know. Pistons will do good with him.
Yeah.
They just beat the crap out of the Bulls.
And we play him again tonight.
Yeah, we lost by 40 to the Pistons.
No, we play him again, though, tonight.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying we lost to 40, or we lost
by
to them by 40 last night. And those are the same Pistons last year who had 14 wins.
And what is it, 72 to 29 at half?
I don't know.
It was bad.
It was awful.
Now we gotta talk about more of the Luka trade because it's not over yet.
It's not.
Anthony Davis out multiple weeks with a left abductor strain he sustained in his first game against the Rockets.
Non-contact injury. It just. I don't know. He's just a fragile
He's 31.
I mean, you kind of got to see his entire career in one game.
Yeah. His stats in only one game. He 31 minutes, 26 points, going 10 for 18, 2 for 2 on the 3-point. 16 rebounds, 7 assists, 3 blocks, and only 1 turnover. Holy.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of just looked... He looked like, what's it called? He looked like prime AD in part of that game, and then, he just kind of... It kind of went from his entire career just to, his injury part of his career. It looked like he blew a testicle on the play. I guess a little bit. It was just weird. He just kind of... He was grabbing it for a second, and then just
died.
And then the guy went up for the layup and he fell over.
Yeah. He steps over to try to make I'm going to get in your way and disrupt it, and he just grabs.
Yeah, and it was a little...
It was weird, and he's old in the end.
Yeah, he's old in the end. I mean, I guess they were trying to... They were trying to do a win-now team, but didn't work out clearly.
Yeah. Going on to Luka, played with the Lakers. What was it? 2 nights ago? Yeah, 2 nights ago. 24 minutes, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 for 7 for the 3-pointer and 1 turnover.
That was a great way to put him back into the game. I mean, going against the Jazz, it's not doing anything.
At home as well.
At home against the Jazz, giving everyone a shirt and then also letting him go last and announcing everyone.
Yeah.
That's just a great way to open him up to the Lakers. And
yeah.
Not a terrible game for only playing 24 minutes.
Yeah, I will say the 3-point is a little scary that he went 1 for 3, but he is getting back into it.
He also he hasn't played for a little while. I don't know. I like what JJ Redick is doing over there.
Yes.
I saw a video of him. He looked over at the bench and was just smiling, and then he told himself, "No, focus, lock in." Like he was so excited to have LeBron and Luka on his bench.
There's already a connection there. We saw that one. Everyone's going to talk about that assist. He lobbed LeBron up for not lobbed. Sorry, he full court passed it to LeBron, and it's just like
it looks like a good connection. I think their offense will be great this year. I don't know about their defense because Mark Williams failed that physical. That's not great for them. They might need to find someone like.
They want to sign.
They might need to find some older guy just to stand there and be big. Maybe Dwight Howard. He's still in shape.
Well, I mean, the old joke is the Lakers need a center. Welcome again to the Lakers. They traded their center. The Lakers need a center.
They need someone to just be there for defense and rebounds. They cannot let people just drive it. Their perimeter defense is going to be okay. Luka, if he actually wants to Luka only is good at defense if he actually wants to prove a point or lock in or something. He's just, I don't know. He's not great at defense. That's obviously why the trade happened. But, I mean, their offense looks great. I don't know. I think they'll make the playoffs. I think the Warriors will make a push up to the playoffs, too.
Yeah.
For the play-in. I think Lakers might have a chance to just get into the playoffs.
Well, they'll be in the play-in.
They'll definitely be in the play-in.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think even if they stick in the play-in, they will make their way.
I think they will be in the actual playoffs. I don't know about the Warriors yet. I haven't seen enough out of them, but I think they're going to be a better team than they were earlier in the season. Talking
about playoffs, who do we think is going to win it all? We're at the halfway point. All-Star break starts Friday.
Yeah. I personally think the Cavs. I mean, they're just a phenomenal team, and they're actually playing great defense too.
Yeah.
I mean, OKC, I would on the other side of the 1 seed. I would choose them, but they're literally just like an offensive team. They just that's what the Lakers are going to need to be this year. They're just going to need to outscore their opponents every game. But the Cavs are just they're actually good at defense and they can score. And 90 points in one half, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a great team overall.
I think to play the other side of the ball, I'm going to go with the Thunder because, Shea.
Yeah, he's doing great, but it's just I just feel like playing a just score-only team, playing as that in the playoffs just doesn't work.
Yeah, I agree. I just, the one thing is, Luka was able to take the Mavericks to a final series.
Yeah, but they also had healthy centers that were in there.
That's
now
true.
They don't have any centers. I mean, all 3 are gone.
Well, I don't even mean that. I mean, I think Shea could take the Thunder to a final. And from there, I mean, it's going to be the Cavs, right?
But Chet Holmgren, he needs to be there for the defensive aspect, and he is made of glass. I think, a raindrop falls on him, he might get a concussion. I mean, it's seriously awful.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to work out for them. I don't know, though.
Well,
we'll have to see.
Yeah, in the end, it's probably going to be Cavs Thunder. We think.
Yeah, we think it's going to be Cavs Thunder, but we
Lakers can make a
push by a Jimmy Butler performance.
Jimmy Butler, that's my guy now.
I hope he plays this year like that 2023 Jimmy Butler.
Yes, that'd be a lot of fun. MVP? Any ideas for MVP?
I think Jokic is going to get it again this year. He should have got it that one year when Joel Embiid got it, but it made no sense why Embiid got it. But I don't think Shea's going to do it because Jokic is almost averaging a triple-double, and Shea is just scoring points.
That's it.
He gets 2 assists and 4 rebounds a game or something like that.
Well, once again, to play the other side of the ball, Jokic hasn't been playing a lot. He's hurt again tonight.
Yeah, but I just think averaging a triple-double almost and being that, detrimental to your team. Like, you've seen the way that the Nuggets are playing now. I mean, it's like they're not playing great without Jokic in there.
Yeah.
And you can see how much he's a valuable player, the most valuable player to his team.
Yeah, well, I think I would take Shea because I think it's just, for me, you got to play a ton of games. And Jokic, sure, him not playing is proving that, he's needed on this team. But I would make the same argument that without Shea, the Thunder would fall apart on scoring.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. I think he's got a little bit of weapons, but I don't know. Jamal Murray and Michael Porter Jr. are not playing great this year.
No.
They're not playing. Michael Porter Jr. is getting a couple threes in there every once in a while, but they're not doing very much.
Well, the coach did tell Michael, or the coaching staff, I should say, told Michael Porter Jr., your job is to shoot threes.
Yeah.
Russ
isn't doing anything.
He sits on the bench, and somebody walks up to Michael Porter Jr. with an iPad and says, all right, here's the opportunity for the three you missed. Here's another one. They just go through every opportunity. That's got to be degrading to him. But every time he could have shot a three, they go over it.
Yeah. I mean, he's a great shooter, yeah, but I think you need to get Jokic that ball, or I think you need to get into the paint more.
Yes.
That team needs to get in there. Drive for layups or get fouled, get to the free throw line, something like that.
Yeah.
Shea's doing a great job of getting to the free throw line.
Mm-hmm. No, definitely.
He's averaging like 8 free throws a game.
There was one game he had, I think, 16.
Yeah,
and he went 16 for 16.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's averaging 8 free throws a game.
That's
which
crazy.
Is insane.
That's actually insane.
It might be free throw attempts. I don't think it's made,
but yeah, I mean, made would be even crazier.
Yeah.
Let's go on to NBA three-leg parlay. That's the sport that we chose for this week. Me and Brendan drastically failed for the NFL Super Bowl. So Will hopefully be here to take Brendan's spot and fix it until Brendan gets back. And I'm looking to bounce back. Do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. I'll start. So we're taking the Thursday games.
Yes,
And for the Pelicans versus the
Thunder? No, Kings.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Zion overs or 16 plus points. I think he's gonna play a good game. I don't know, the Sabonis isn't really that great, like at defense.
Yeah.
He just gets rebounds and assists. He's a good offensive player, but they don't really have anyone to guard Zion. I think he'll do good. And then I'm gonna take with that new found like team chemistry. I'm gonna take Curry over or Curry 6+ assists.
Mm-hmm.
I think him and Butler are gonna have a good connection, and he has other weapons that he can throw to. I don't know. I think it's gonna go well for him. And then I want to take Tyler Hero 2+ threes. He's been going off in the 3-point lately, and
definitely.
he's gonna. And I think Andrew Wiggins and Bam will take away some pressure off of him. Adding Andrew Wiggins to the picture, I think he'll have a good game.
Yeah. Then for me, obviously the lines aren't out yet. Probably should have said that because we're taking tomorrow's games. But I'm going to go Shea to have 30+ points. I think usually his line's set at 32 anyway, 32 and a half.
He's averaging
that's a safe bet right there.
I mean, where else? Who's he playing?
He is playing. I don't remember exactly, but it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Whoever he's playing, he's probably going to score an insane amount of points just because he drives so much and gets to the free throw line, which is what a lot of teams need to start doing.
Exactly.
Nowadays, refs call so many fouls.
I'm going to take Sabonis to have 14 or more rebounds. Again, don't know his line. It's usually at 14 and a half, so I thought I would go a little under. And then finally, I'm going to take the Jimmy Butler over. I don't know what it is, so if it's like 17 and a half, take the over. If it's anything more than 20 and a half, just take 20+. Is my idea here.
You're taking that many for him?
Yes.
You just believe in him that much?
He's averaging 20. Yeah, we're talking 22 and a half.
I mean, yeah, he's a good ball player. I don't know.
Well, we'll see what happens in the end. We'll come back again next week with results, and hopefully we all win some money.
Yeah,
you know what time it is, though?
Oh, it's the game time again.
It's NBA time. This one, you should pick up some on me here.
Yeah.
Do you want to start this time? Because I started last time.
I will start this time. Sure. All right. In his most recent game, this guy scored 4 points.
Give me Davion Mitchell.
No.
Okay.
He had 4 assists.
4 assists?
Yeah.
Give me Kyle Anderson.
No. He had 2 rebounds.
2 rebounds. Wow. PJ Tucker?
No. He plays for Detroit.
Oh. Oh, wait. We talked about... This is, how do you pronounce that what's his name again? Dominic? Is that his first name?
No.
I'm just going to... I don't know. Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder. That was 2 points for me?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm at 7. Alright, here you go, Will. With your first one. He had 23 minutes in his first and only game with his new team. Yeah.
I don't know. Let's shoot. Wait, PJ Tucker.
No. He had 3 rebounds.
3 rebounds. Andrew Wiggins.
No. He had 4 assists.
4 assists. Give me... Let's scroll up.
Yeah, you're okay.
See that guy's name again.
You can go up more.
Where's he at? Kyle Anderson.
No. He had, let's see, 4 points going 2 for 8.
4 points going 2 for 8?
Yeah.
That is rough.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Luka.
No.
Let's go this.
So last one, he was traded to the Raptors, to the Heat, to the Warriors, wearing number 45 as a point guard.
Oh my god, who's that guy that just got traded? I can't think of his name. I have no idea. I don't remember.
Do you want to look at the screen?
Oh. Jimmy Butler? What?
To the Warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, did I mess up? Oh, I may have messed up, yeah. Oh, it's just meant to be Raptors to the Heat. That's my fault.
Oh, Davion Mitchell.
Oh, my bad. I said the wrong way around. It's from the Raptors to the Heat.
Yeah.
So it is Davion Mitchell. That's my fault, but yes.
That just confused me. I'm like, Jimmy Butler's the only guy who
that's my fault. I must have mistyped too. Either way, yeah, that's a 1 point for you. So now we're at 7 and 3. You can still come back here.
Okay.
You got one chance. You got, yeah, that's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing. Davion Mitchell.
Alright. This guy, in his most recent game, he scored 11 points.
11? Ooh. Most recent game. Give me Andrew Wiggins. Look at me knowing my NBA.
You just completely guessed him.
Yeah, I totally did.
Yeah.
Do you want like I'll give you everything at once and we can see if you can get it?
Sure, yeah.
Alright. So, he's averaging 17 minutes in 2 games. He's averaging 1.5 steals, averaging 2 assists and 2 rebounds, averaging 4 points, going 3 for 9 in both games. He was traded from the Spurs to the Bulls, wearing number 30, is a 25-year-old point guard.
Oh, what's his name? It starts with like an M or something. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
It's Trey Jones.
Okay, I was completely wrong.
Yeah.
Trey Jones. Awesome. You said I was gonna get you with this. I picked someone you would actually know.
I was going to do Kyle Anderson, and then he hasn't played any a game for them yet. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So, I was going to do Kyle Anderson and Davion Mitchell.
For some reason, I thought there was someone that got traded to the Warriors that was other than Jimmy Butler, but then I was like, wait,
no,
I'm wrong, and you messed up.
Yeah, that's my fault.
Me.
Yeah. Either way, that was the last thing. So either way, I killed you there. Mainly, if you just want to take NFL anyway, I still killed you.
Yeah. Well, you also just picked like impossible players. I picked people you could get, but
You could have gotten some Andre P. Ryan.
Well, yeah, I could have got that earlier, but everyone else is like.
Jordan Davis had a sack. You picked someone that.
Nick Bolton.
Yeah, I should have known that. Either way, going on. Let's talk about some NCAA men's basketball.
Right.
Top 10 has been changed. Number 1, Auburn. That wasn't changed. Number 2, Bama. 3, Florida. 4, Duke. Went down 2. 5, Tennessee. Houston 6. 7, Purdue. 8, Texas A&M. 9, St. John. I had them on my list to watch out for, and they're still going. And 10, Iowa State.
Yeah. I mean, Auburn is just looking phenomenal this year.
Yeah, well, you do have to remember that. Florida beat Auburn 90-81 a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Florida's looking... That offense is the most effective offense.
Florida does look great also, but, I mean, I don't know. Auburn just looks great all around. Purdue actually looks pretty good, too.
Oh yeah.
I've seen them. I don't know. They're like, they either look really good or just like a little above average.
Yeah.
It's not like it's, I don't know.
Definitely some notable things to mention in this. Tennessee just lost to Kentucky. Duke just lost to Clemson, number 23, 77-71.
Hell yeah.
Obviously, I'm going to be biased and add a number 11. Michigan State just lost to Indiana.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
That wasn't great. I mean, after they just lost to, I forgot what team it was.
Indiana just lost?
Yeah, they lost.
Oh, Michigan.
They lost to Michigan.
Michigan's ranked.
Yeah, Michigan's ranked, but that was like a terrible way to lose. I mean,
I was screaming at the TV.
He didn't even. Why wouldn't you call a timeout after they passed the half court to get a play going? But whatever.
Well, he's out. You have to remember, Indiana has announced that Woodson will not be returning.
He's decided to step down after this season.
Indiana announced that he's fired. That's what that means.
Yeah.
I think I didn't get your opinion on the tournament last week. What do you think we're looking at Final Four?
Final Four. I think Auburn's definitely gonna make it there.
Oh yeah.
Probably Florida.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And then I'm thinking, I'm trying to think who's in the different brackets.
Oh, well, it changes every year. You don't have to worry about that. Obviously, you're not going to get that 100%. Michigan State's going to be in the South this year, probably. So.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, they should be in the Midwest. But
I think, what's it called? I think Purdue could make a run.
Yeah.
I don't want them to,
but definitely
I think they could. And then I'm going to take, what's it called? What did I say? I said Auburn.
You have
Florida.
Auburn, Florida, and Purdue.
Yeah, I'm going to take Duke.
Duke? Yeah.
Actually, no, they're probably going to be in the same...
Yeah.
I'm going to take Texas A&M.
Texas A&M? Yeah, that's fair enough. I do have to say, this year is wide open for anyone to win. We're watching Clemson beat Duke. Kentucky took Tennessee. Florida beat Auburn. Anyone can win this year. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
It's going to be fun to watch. It's going to be hard to get right. Your brackets are going to be screwed.
Yes, brackets will be screwed. We'll give our brackets when it's time. I'll bring the whiteboard down. We can all draw on the brackets.
That'd be awesome.
What's it called, though? Who do you have winning it all in the end?
I'm going to take Florida, actually.
Florida. That's the first one I've heard. Me and Feeney both took Auburn.
I think Florida's going to do it again. I think they're going to beat Auburn. That offense looks phenomenal. I mean,
most efficient in the NCAA.
Yeah, their offense looks phenomenal. The way they can pass the ball around and actually score, like get to the basket, and the threes is just insane. Auburn, they look all right. Like compared to them, comparing offenses, I think Auburn's offense is nowhere near as good as Florida's.
100%.
It just depends on how good the defense is.
Yeah.
In the bracket.
Yeah, well, it will be a fun year for NCAA. I know I look forward to March.
I also do, yeah.
It's going to be fun. Let's go into quick sports news. A couple things that we don't know much about, but we're still going to talk about. Four Nation face-off for the hockey. I know you know nothing about hockey, so this is kind of
not at all.
This is for me. Today, Canada takes on Sweden. Canada's favored -1.5. USA takes on Finland. USA favored -1.5 for Thursday. Then Saturday, we got two games. Finland versus Sweden. Sweden favored 1.5. And USA versus Canada. Canada favored 1.5. Do you have anything to comment on this sport you don't know?
All I know is the Blackhawks suck.
Yeah, the Blackhawks do suck. We can talk about that in the off-season because, honestly, it's not fun talking about right now.
Yeah, because the only good player on the team is
Bedard.
19-year-old now?
19, yep, 19. And his mom is getting passed around the locker room. You don't know about that?
I don't know anything about
that was last
hockey.
season, but it's not anymore. One of the players hooked up with his mom last season. That was fun. PGA, the Genesis Invitational. You actually know about. Yeah, starts obviously Thursday as all Invitational. Shocker of the year, Scotty Scheffler is favored for the tournament at +400.
Yeah, phenomenal phenomenal
ball player.
I mean, ball player. Yeah, there's a ball in golf. Yeah, but he's actually insanely good. I don't know how he's that good. Rory can actually hit putts now.
Yeah, Rory already won his won an Invitational this year.
Yeah,
or a major.
He's looking much better this year than he was last year.
And then someone you probably don't know, Colin Morikawa.
Morikawa, he's great with the iron play. He's actually off the tee. If I had to pick between these three guys, I mean, off the tee, I'd take Rory.
Yeah.
Iron, I'd take Morikawa, and then putting, I'd take Scheffler.
That's definitely a good take. I will say Scotty and Roy are miles ahead in like betting lines. Roy, I always said Scotty, but Roy at plus 700, and then the third place is Colin at plus 1400.
Yeah, I mean I don't know. It's all Scotty is just favored so much just because of the fact that his putting is so phenomenal.
Yes.
I saw that Tiger was not in.
Yes.
This today.
Tiger tomorrow, but Tiger decided to drop.
Yeah.
He still grieving about his mom.
Rest in peace.
Yes, rest in peace. We do obviously, but he's not going to be submitting anyone. There's no one going under the Tiger company.
I am interested to see who is going to be replacing him.
They may not actually bring anyone. No one will probably tee up in place. The only person I could see, because he's his own private company, the Tiger Woods company.
Yeah.
It's not like Phil Mickelson. Like Phil Mickelson had someone tee up instead of him when he was dealing with injuries.
Yeah.
But the only person that would make sense is if his son, Charlie, plays. Which would be hilarious to see awesome. Charlie playing.
He's actually pretty good. He's looked at so much just because of his father. But he's not terrible.
No, he's good in the end, but he's not ready for invitational major.
Yeah, no, not a major.
And he will be soon.
Yeah.
But this time, I think Tiger just takes his step down, takes his break, and we go on. The funniest part about watching Scotty play is he'll be favored to win the tournament if he's down like 5 strokes after day one.
It's
hilarious.
It's still absurd. And,
yeah.
He's just he's phenomenal. I mean, the way he swings, I love the kick.
Yep.
It's awesome his kick is awesome, and then I don't know how he's moving that much and he's still making great contact with the ball.
Yeah. That's the key sign of practice makes perfect, I guess. Like it's insane. Good luck to the players of the Genesis Invitational. Last thing I want to talk about today is the Angel Reese stats disaster class that everyone is talking about online right now. So, if you don't know, Angel Reese, obviously a 2-year player in the WNBA for the Chicago Sky. Same draft class as Caitlin Clark. Right now, she is shooting 39.1% on 164 makes for 419 attempts.
How many games have they played?
I don't know exactly. They're halfway through the season, I believe, as well.
I
don't know for sure, actually. I have no clue. She is averaging 13.1 rebounds, and I'm sure half of them are her own.
Probably all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, she probably gets like 3 rebounds a game that are from another shot.
If you don't know, she's not a center, but she basically plays center.
She's like a power forward, I think.
Yeah.
And she puts the ball up, probably hits like the bottom of the rim, comes back to her, and she puts the ball up again. And that's just how she scores every game. And that's how she gets all of her rebounds. And
here's the thing, I will say, I feel like she's definitely looked with a microscope. Because Caitlin Clark came into the league and is already a star. And, of course, the league hates her for some reason. I don't know.
All the other players hate Caitlin Clark for some reason, even though she's bringing a great viewership to the game. I don't understand that. I saw, like, last year when they would, intentionally foul her and get, like, texts just because they didn't like her.
Yeah.
Which is just absurd because she's bringing so much attention towards you guys.
Yeah, but with Angel Reese, she's still a year 2 player. And there's definitely a curve in going from college to the majors.
Yeah.
And I think she's looked at a fine tune, a fine microscope.
It's also because she puts herself so much out there on the media.
That's another thing.
Talks crap about Caitlin Clark just because she wants the attention.
Yes, and I think she will get better. I don't think we'll see this for the rest of Angel Reese's career.
I think she'll get better, for sure. I'm going to go have her McDonald's meal eventually.
Yes, I don't know exactly what it is, but
I saw like
it's just another Happy Meal.
I saw an ad and it was like, I think it was her and Lisa Leslie playing against each other, and it was just funny to me. Yeah, but
in the end, she'll get better. Caitlin Clark is already amazing, and she deserves to win the MVP every year for the league.
That's a little aggressive.
I'll tell you now, she should have it this year.
She's doing great.
And she should have been on the Olympic team last year. I'll stand by that. It was ridiculous that they didn't take it.
Yeah, I think she should have, for sure.
But either way, that's all we got for today, unless if you got anything else. Last time Brendan had some stuff.
Not really. I think Mahomes took a step back. Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni take a step up.
Yep.
Trades in the NBA are just crazy. excited to see what all these players can do.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. A lot of games tonight.
Playoffs, or these trades will change a lot of the rest of the season.
Yes.
A lot of teams could make a good stretch. It's going to be fun to watch. Excited to watch the Lakers and Luka and LeBron connection. That's about all I got.
Yeah.
Good luck, Scotty.
Good luck, Scotty. We love Scotty. In the end, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to join us on Spotify if you're on YouTube, and join us on YouTube if you're on Spotify. We should be getting out some content on TikTok and Instagram soon to take snippets. Yeah, he doesn't know anything. I'm running everything. Yeah, he doesn't know anything.
I'm just here to talk.
Yeah, you're going to help me with that. But
okay.
Yeah. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe, follow, whatever you're on.
Yeah.
And we will see you next week.
Peace.